Okay, so looking at the setup now, I'm going to run through all the different shots we've been through today, okay? So this shot here with the hybrid, which is the smaller sort of headed wood, we play very similar to the 7-iron, the 5-iron, the 9-iron, and the wedge. The ball position you can see now is kind of just left of centre. Brilliant, okay? If we're doing a little shot, somewhere around by the green, 20, 30 yard kind of shots, just chipping on the green, we bring that trail foot in closer, which will give the impression now, if your right foot was there, that the golf ball now is near your right foot, which obviously is, okay? But you're not moving the ball up and down in your feet, okay? If we go into a driver, okay, the ball now being teed up, the ball be on your left heel there. So that's the main sort of subtle differences there with each club. In terms of the sort of grip position, we can see the logo on your left hand there, really good, okay? Head position nice behind the golf ball, hands just slightly in front, really, really good. For me, and the most impressive thing about sort of the progress you're making now, look at that backswing. That's brilliant. I mean, we think 2 weeks ago, this club was kind of dangling down here somewhere, out of control, and you had no real kind of control of that club from the top of the backswing back to the golf ball. You had to try and somehow gain control, and never going to work. So, as that club's coming down, let's watch that left hip. Where's she going?
But
Nicely,
it's still dropping a little bit.
That's fine. It drop a little bit, because actually in this movement here now, dropping down slightly is actually not a bad thing. We're moving down towards the golf ball, okay? I like that, okay? At impact, okay? Your hands there are in front of the golf ball. There's impact. Left elbow, foot staying down. The knees, the knee. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. The foot, the knee's got to move in, okay? We don't want to be swinging the golf club and trying to not move it at all. It has to kind of move in a little bit.
Actually, at home, I was especially overdone it.
Possibly, yeah.
To used to it.
Exactly. I think if you make, always when we're making changes, if the problem is kind of too much with the right foot this way, then yes, make the swings where it's not moving at all. Likewise, if there's no movement there, we would say, right, let's over-exaggerate it. So doing the over-exaggerated practice. But in terms of an impact position, that's very good, because the head has possibly moved a little bit forward. But for me, the hands are nicely in front of the golf ball. The left elbow now hasn't pulled away from the body. We've had a good strike. We've got a nice angle in that right wrist. So the club now has struck the ground nicely. The ball sails away, and we twist through onto your left side, under control, in balance, and the right, for them, as we said, just comes forward as it will do, okay? So the movement there was very, very good. A lot of positives there, okay, in terms of that movement, okay? Going forward to get a little bit more potential distance, okay, we'd probably look at from there how that left arm is going to fold up. It's still a little bit excessive pull, but I'd rather see that movement than you scooping it and then topping the golf ball. All you'll have with this shot here now is a slightly shorter shot. But if it's shorter and straight and with a good contact, it's going to actually go further than a swing that's potentially creating more speed that's mishit. Yeah, so a better strike is going to be more beneficial to you. Club face is nice and straight towards target, and overall, that very, very good movement to the target. And it doesn't look so much of an effort in the swing, like sort of lunge to the swing. Some of the swings you've had before, when you sort of get to about here, you kind of like lunge and throw a heavy item. That club is, for me, the club is starting to look lighter, which is always a good sign, because if the club's looking lighter, that means you're swinging it more efficiently. If the club looks heavy, you're gripping on for dear life, trying so hard, which I know a lot of people do. Okay, but overall, we got very, very good movement there. For me, that's been the biggest change. Setup's excellent. That left-hand grip now is looking good. That's controlled nicely. There's a nice shift into the left side there, down to the golf ball. Excellent movement. Overall, very, very good swing. Happy with that, yeah?
Yeah, happy.
Good.